We're live. We're live and kicking. That's a consensus to be influenced by the sheer force that the recordings have to offer, the recordings of the Cosmic Master. And I manifested personal things that revolve around my interests, and I started belonging to something great, something gargantuan, something that will boggle your mind. And what is that? The tendency to excel, prosper, and leave any scruples behind because you're here to ascend. And ascending means that you are inclined to accept the powers that be stemming from the crypt, from the unknown forces of the universe, and making it yours, making it happen. I've seen drastic results with Remote Charmer. This program is literally very powerful. Down my my humble beginnings where ever since I started using Remote Charmer, and this program procreated a new reality, and I started using more programs down the road to enhance my spiritual ascension. Okay. And I thought to myself, why keep it all for myself? Let other people know about this cryptic energy, so to speak, and embrace it in their own reality. So I started manifesting things with the sheer power of the will because I trained the mind to believe. And once you believe, you have immense power, so to speak. And here I am, basking in the digital metrics of the Cosmic Master. This is where true power emanates from. The abyss of the mind, of course. We are limitless if we choose to. Or we may fall down our knees and crumble into pieces. It's your call. I chose ascension. I chose spiritual magnetism. I chose all the needy tips and tricks that will change my reality, and the programming does just that, enhance my reality into perceiving the unthinkable, the information, the heroic. The digital matrix is all she wrote. I was able to weave deep into the abyss of the mind and slalom my way to the top. This is a very powerful process. Highly recommend that you get your feet wet with Cosmic Master Hypnosis. It's that inconceivable and it's that simple at the same time. Sometimes people love challenges. If you want to cross borders to the other side of the fence, there you find a parallel reality and you can manifest from there. It's not easy. It's not easy as it sounds. Uh, you might have obstacles in the middle, you know. You have to overcome the obstacles and claim your spot in the matrix by strategically placing yourself in the matrix and altering reality from the parallel dimension. The parallel dimension resides on a different level, and you can access this level with the power of hypnosis. Hi Alex, how are you doing, man? Yes, excellent programs indeed. Glad you like them. Yes. I was driven to the other side by delving deep in hypnosis into the abyss of the mind, and then I found the missing pieces of the puzzle in there just by getting deep in trance and rejoicing the acoustic deliverance of the Cosmic Master. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible when you delve deep in hypnosis? I'm just stating the obvious fact that it is possible to influence reality. And I want to see more people getting their feet wet in this process because it's a magnanimous process, it's a ritualistic one. You may fire up a pot, if you will, while listening to the trance inducing hypnosis programs and imbibe the acoustic transmittance of the Cosmic Master. He is the deliverer of hope. He will help you transcend to another level. You don't have to resort to magic. You don't have to do any of this stuff, no. Just relax, believe in your higher potential, and make yourself available to the acoustic deliverance of the Cosmic Master. It's that easy, it's that magnanimous, and the process is pretty much streamlined to help you achieve the things you missed out on in the past. But nowadays, you have the upper hand in there. Is it possible to conquer a small world of yours, and live a life in abundance? It certainly is. It's all about your belief system. Your belief system goes in great lengths to actualize your wishes, and you may not discover it yet, but the thing of the matter is that with the sheer power of the will, you can procreate magnetism around you, wrap around your aura and your psyche, and you feel impenetrable. You feel magnanimous. You feel like you in your higher position, You relish this position. You love this position. You affirm to yourself daily, if needed be, that you are open and receptive to the acoustic deliverance of the Cosmic Master. Or if you're going to go solo without guidance, it's pretty much hard to sneak peek into the future realms of hypnosis unless you make the transition to the next level with the assistance of the Cosmic Master. Right now, I'm rejoicing the spiritualistic energy of the Cosmic Master because I have programmed my subconscious mind in order to adhere to this intelligence. And I'm making something obvious here. And what is that? The tendency to excel must be ingrained to you inconspicuously via the programming. Can you go solo in your quest to evolution? You need something greater, something that will help you advance yourself forward, something that will propel you. And that's a definitive drive that guides you to the unwalked paths of the psyche, the unwalked paths of the subconscious mind. There you find exhilaration. When you meditate, you confront yourself. And there you find answers. When you get deep in trance, when you're completely relaxed, when your spirit is soothed, you will find true purpose in there, in the abyss of the mind. People miss out on this great opportunity, and that is the perplexity of the mind. The inner mechanisms, once triggered, they start working in your favor. And I know to some of you it sounds like hogwash, but the reality of the matter is that you can be the person you always aspire to once you get deep in trance. You may use pot if that tickles your fancy, if you want to be relaxed and serene. Make it a way of life just by using the breathing technique. It's very simple, very straightforward. You do it several times a day when you feel anxiety, and the byproduct of the try you have in there, what you try to find a peaceful mind, it can be done with breathing. You breathe in, oxygenate the mind, breathe out, and be secluded. Create an atmosphere. The atmosphere has to be electric in order to accommodate your own belief system as you imbibe the programming. Also, have uninterrupted sessions.
Follow along, the Cosmic Master.
You have to be really serene in yourself, and calmness is a cradle of power. How do you achieve calmness? Make it a habit. It's just like winning, it's habit forming. Relaxing, sometimes leaning backward, open up your senses, open up your arms, breathe in, do it for at least a minute prior to using the program. Relax yourself completely. Say, I'm open to the universe. I'm open my senses. I'm open to the guidance that the inner chatter of my inner voice has to offer. And I make myself available to this hypnosis. Make it an affirmation, believe it. Just say, relax yourself. Give this direct command to yourself, relax. And you will find yourself relaxing as you oxygenate the mind, as you inhale, and finding the true comfort in your dominion in there. Another secret is using affirmations. Just say, I'm relaxed and serene each time you wake up. Breathe in, breathe out, and do the necessary rituals in order to achieve this state of mind. Do these rituals in order to accommodate your new belief system. How to feel more confidence in life? Well, everybody who tries his hand at achieving confidence has to face adversities and has to face the inferior self in the process. It's a little bugger, starts nagging you about things you don't want in your life, and you have to smash it from the get-go before it spurts, before it takes shape and form, before it reaches gigantic proportions. What do? You smash it. And you are a trained soldier at that. Just like the militants are serving the army, they have programmed in themselves an infallible belief system that guides them to the target. And then they have a panoramic view of the target. They visualize a lot. Visualize again and again and again until it reaches fruition. And you'll face challenges, that's guaranteed. On your quest to evolution, in your quest to evolution. And you'll be called right here, right now, to make a conscious decision if you want to be a pessimist or an optimist. And seeing the glass half full is a process, gives you courage to move on to the next level. And this next level is also road once you realize your true self and feel empowered through hypnosis or through any means you deem worthy. The sky's the limit. Also, don't try to please everybody. This is when your confidence is stolen. When you try to be appealing to everybody, what do? You invest in yourself esoterically and wage a war out there. It's them against you. They try to ensnare, to purloin your confidence. And you're not going to allow them to do that to you because you know better. Because you program yourself systematically, you affirm the fact that you're great, and it just bursts through the roof, through the stratosphere. And then you relax yourself completely and find inner serenity within, because yourself knows the answers. You already know the answers. You don't need to oppose a question to anybody. Just relax yourself completely and say, I will change. I will make that change happen. In the passage of time, I will insist, I will persist, and I will move forward to the next level. So the programming does play a significant role in this process. When you program yourself, you are armoring yourself against the windfall of missed opportunity out there, and claim a spot in the hierarchies of ascending yourself to the next level. Of course, you gain confidence when you start exercising remote influence upon others. You know you have more control, you know you have the ace in your sleeve, and you're off to influence people remotely just by working in your esoteric self and snapping the play button of remote charmer or whatever other cosmic master program is there for you. You just have to believe that you can influence prior meeting somebody, and that makes a pivotal difference in your reality, and thus you gain confidence. You know right off the bat that you're a confident mofo who doesn't take no for an answer. And you will be more confident that when you know that there are many ways to skin a cat, you will gain more confidence that thus you have more choices. And these choices will fulfill you. Making the right choices will help you be more of yourself in this process. When you open up your senses and believe that you have more choices than you were ever given, you say, I am a pretty much intelligent person, and all I have to do is pick the right one. And they're not like cards, they're obvious. And this can be done through visualization. Just blanking your mind completely and tune into the programming. I witnessed paramount intelligence through the programming, and truth be told, I took advantage of it. Because I invested myself in this process, I believe in this process, and I walked myself out of pretty dire circumstances, Just by connecting with your subconscious mind, this is the best investment you can do for yourself. Truth be told, there are people who took the initiative of getting in this process. Of course, faith, as Alex said, is a prerequisite. Without faith, you're doing a disservice to yourself and your ability to grow spiritually, to grow monumentally, and leapfrog to the next level. Relaxing yourself completely is an ability you can have in order to be used for future projects. When you're making a decision, make sure you're completely relaxed, serene, and focused. Without the anxiety, without the setbacks of society today. All you have to do is really believe in this process and be part of the process. I do not openly talk about how much power I gained through the programming. I just have to say that I'm a totally different person. It wouldn't be me unless I had used the programming in the first place. It's like somebody put a filter right before my eyes and I can see reality from a different perspective. Sometimes I know what the twists and turns hide. But if you want to manifest, ask for yourself. Ask of yourself. I needed to be relaxed if I wanted to manifest in the first place. I need to be serene because I know that calmness is a cradle of power. I will do anything I can to create an unbreakable belief system and the serenity needed in order to proceed to the next level. Is that Osgur? Hello, Osgur Simset. What brought you here? I accomplished a great many things, Alex, that are very personal, and if I start saying about things that happened in my life, it will sound completely insane, completely unbelievable, and I may appear as graphic. I don't want to do that. The the letters you'll find the Cosmic Master, the text that describes the sales page, talks about these things, what can be done with the mind, but I don't personally openly talk about what I've done in the past. All too often is because I want to avoid being a graphic and sounding like one. Whoo! Yeah! This creates sparks within. It's a shock therapy. Say, whoo! Yeah! And then you'll find yourself on a different level. I do that not to get a kick in the butt, so to speak, and proceed forward to the very next level, Alex. I know it's a crazy process, but it works well for me. I get sucked up out of nowhere, like a spirit invades in me, deep inside my mind. And I can feel the resurrection of the mind. I can feel like a totally different person thanks to hypnosis. I'm 100% sure that has done this for me numerous times over. And I found the apotheosis of myself in there. Something gargantuan, something inconceivable. Just relax yourself completely and accept the power of the cosmic master. Believe in it. You have to be half realistic and half magical. That's the consensus for me. It all creates magnetism. It all creates something that will boggle your mind. A supreme energy, an unadulterated belief system in me. I can feel it, breathe it, and walk on it. So surprise yourself, Oxygenate the brain. Also gives you confidence. It can be done by just oxygenating the brain. Yes, it can certainly be done. Because you strategize, you recruit all the neurons in your brain in order to sustain an event like feeling high beyond any shadow of doubt, feeling supreme, feeling unbreakable. And this belief system has been ingrained in me ever since I dabbled with hypnosis. There's no right or wrong way. Imagination is the most powerful tool one can ever have. Albert Einstein said that imagination is the most powerful characteristic somebody can have. And once you half pragmatic, half realistic, and half magical, you create balance in your life and you'll be able to manifest. Also believing that something great will happen in your reality, affirming it daily, tends to work. Not in all cases, but in a plethora of cases, it does work wonders. So there's no right or wrong in this magical process. Just relax yourself completely, blank your mind out completely for at least 1 minute, and then imbibe the programming. Let it come to you. Let it substantiate in you. Feel the thrill of change, and it will work wonders. What have I, what have I accomplished? No, in material terms, that's what everybody else is interested in the material aspect of the thing. I don't have to work anymore. That's a given. I have plenty of free time to rejoice the good things in life. And I can do magic in the form of remote influence if I want so. I don't do that often. No, I don't. I just relax myself because I'm drained by this process. And I have to be very strategic and know where to exert influence on at the right place and time. Got you in surprise, huh? Got you by surprise. I don't know. Sometimes things just don't pan out the way they're crammed to be. Just accept it. Don't be forceful. Don't apply excessive force in remote influence and making things happen with the universe. Just breathe in and out and wipe off negativity all out of the equation. And then the subconscious mind could guide you to the right path. And with hypnosis, this can be accelerated, this can be precipitated, and this will make you feel truly superb about yourself and what's coming for you from the universe. In fact, I'm itchy bitchy about what else I'm gonna accomplish. And this can be done with deep trance hypnosis, of course. Oracles and wizards in the medieval ages plundered the real resources of the planet by exerting influence remotely. And when you're in deep trance and connected with your higher self, there you find answers. What do you think about organ heating method for psychic seduction? I'm sorry for my English. Well, your English is pretty much graspable. Dare I say, the organ heating takes place and form when you listen to Cosmic Master Hypnosis. You will feel this energy wrapped around your aura, and you will feel a warming, sometimes tingling effect when you submerge in hypnosis. In fact, I'm gonna share with you this website. It has all the answers you need. Peruse the website and do whatever floats your boat. So organ heating is a byproduct when you open up your senses and do remote seduction on a psychic level. You may feel heating up because all hell breaks loose, and the energies of the universe sometimes are a misnomer. Sometimes they just evade your attention and you don't feel the original exhilaration stemming from the programming. Sometimes, in order to form a decision in my life, I have to be in trance for at least 5 hours. In trance, I create a peaceful environment. I do some feng shui down the road, and just fire up the programming and let this energy permeate my psyche and the entire place. It feels as if I'm being guided by a spirit, and the spirit makes the key questions and offers the key answers sometimes to my predicaments. Alex, you don't need to, make side to side comparisons of yourself and others. Never compare yourself to others. It does not does justice. There's a glitch in the matrix. I don't know, maybe. Sometimes the death kiss to yourself is comparing yourself to others. And as I said before, whew, gives you energy. Energy stemming from the unknown forces of the universe. You have to be a receiver of this energy. And if you live a life in abundance and serenity, you will achieve that objective down the road. I'm a living testament to this. I live and breathe this reality. I can tell you with reassurance that this reality is for real and you can access it by means of hypnosis. Using these powers to bring balance in your reality and the reality of others. Hello, Farah. How you doing? Bring balance and be sort of Don Corleone, bring balance and move the cogs in the universe, pull the strings, so to speak. Good to hear that you're great, Farah. I don't know, some others have reported that these programs are scary, that it gives you the creeps. Maybe so. If you access the subconscious mind, you may be petrified. Yes, nice music. Alrighty. What I'll do, I'll put this in a loop. Alrighty then. So he who believes that something is about to happen, something is imminent, he who believes it the most has higher chances to manifest it into concrete reality. All I can tell you is this, and that's set in stone. If you want to manifest, really believe it that it may happen. Also use in conjunction hypnosis in order to fortify your spirit. Egyptian pounds, oh my god. Yes, now rinse and repeat and aim higher. That's a consensus, Farah. Another thing is, are we really living in a simulation? Well, the truth may shock you, but we are in simulation. And with the programming, you get out of the loop. You prolong an effect in your reality, a very certain effect, and that's the effect that stems directly from a programming. And you get out of the loop and realize what a piece of wonder you are, and rejoice your new reality. Really believe it and it will happen. It's just a matter of time before it transpires and it fleshes out in your reality. That's all there is to it. If you read between the lines, you will realize that there is an untold truth in there, in the recordings of the Master, because he guides you all the way to spiritual ascension. I'm dead serious. I'm not cackling. No, I'm not. I'm dead serious that these things happen because if you're half realistic and half majestic, magical, half realistic, you will form an impenetrable mindset as long as you sustain the balance between the two. So magic is all about balance, bringing balance in your reality. Certainly works. It's difficult to control the simulation because the simulation is being played by superior forces, and all we have to do is program ourselves to be impervious of the social propaganda that's taking place by the media and the average Mary out there. Yes, 100%, of course. Bring your A game in there. So recently, I've been having out of body experiences by using the superconsciousness matrix, the hypnosis program, made by moi par excellence, the Cosmic Master. And I was able to transcend on a completely different level. And there I saw a parallel reality, just like the movie Back to the Future. It has many commonalities in place. Back to the Future and what I saw, what I was deep in trance. And I saw many things I won't describe here, but it is utterly possible if you master the art of getting in trance and listen to the recordings. You will espouse a new belief system. Everything will completely change. It will eradicate your flawed belief system you had in the past. And using this hypnosis, what else can I say? I'm a happy camper. These are daydreams defined by the common logic that's plastered all over the place. These are real solid experiences I've been having, and sometimes people, when they get in daydreaming, when they daydream, they enter a matrix, whether they realize it or not. They have more control in the matrix. And whatever they do in this our reality will affect this current reality. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream right now. Hope you enjoy yourselves in the room, and maybe I'll follow up with a future stream. Who knows when? Be talking, fellas. Okay, it's JC. JG, goodbye, Bell. Goodbye, fellas. Goodbye.